Right guys, here we go. European Championships 2016 at long last. We've actually got some decent football to watch. I am getting bored shitless watching crap. Okay, what I'm going to do is this new strategy for this first game, France and Romania. What I'm fancying is not so many goals, so watch this, it'll be 5 apiece. Right, what I've done is under over 1.5 goals. It's actually gone against me at the moment. We're back for 50. First half goals I've laid for 50. The under 1.5. The only other couple of markets we need open is the correct score. This is the 0-0. I am trying to scalp a £300 here. It's just gone slightly against me at war dropping, but we've got half an hour to go yet. This is going to start going crazy in a bit. See how we go. Hopefully I'm going to get matched on that. And the only other market we need open, but we're not anything on it as of yet, is the under over 2.5 goals. So just to refresh, I'm trying to get a £300 on the 2.5, sorry, on the correct scores. I've backed under 1.5 goals, and first half goals I've laid under 1.5 goals. I'll explain as I go along. Okay, I'm going to endure this stupid opening ceremony. Why can't we just kick off this stupid game? If you were really brave here, I think this is going to serve about 14-15 minutes to kick off. It's had start to go against me. It's gradually, slowly coming back. If you were really brave, because I think there's going to be some last minute money on this 0-0, you could plonk another 200 in there, and you really would be laughing on the 0-0s and make the trade a lot easier, but for the sake of this video I won't. Okay, not much movement at the moment. You tend to find in these big tournaments prices tend to stay static a bit, which is probably not very good for this strategy, to be honest, but when they do go, they will go. It's just, it might even be worth putting a few extra shekels on, but play as it should be and just let it run for now. Nothing much happening. Romania could have scored, or should have scored. This is not moving, which is not very good, but we'll hang in there. Normally for this strategy, you would be trying to get out on around now, well before now, because it's 24 minutes, but we decided this strategy is not very good for these major tournament games, because the prices are just holding too much. But I'm stopping in there because there's bugger all happening in game. And hopefully this is going to start dropping, and the 1.5 should start dropping any time now, to get us in position I want to be. I might even stop in hoping that it's going to get to 0-0 at half time. We're on 24 minutes now. Not a great deal happened. France have hit post, Romania missed a sitter, but I'm hopeful that we're going to catch some on this. Okay, there she goes. It had to come down at some stage, so it's dropping like a stone now. It would be worth risking putting some more in, to be honest. But all I'm after is getting a decent little green on this under 1.5 goals. Then hopefully the 0-0 start to drop as well, and we can take advantage of that. And then we'll have a look at the 2.5 goals. We'll stop it a bit longer, see how we go. Hopefully no goals. Right, same again. So we're on 27 minutes and the 0-0 is starting to drop. Not enough yet. It should carry on steaming. But it's not where I want it to be yet. I'll explain if we get there. Okay, it's dropping nicely. A bit up and down in, but we're on 31 minutes. It'll go even sharper once we get to 35, so it might be worth dropping a bit more in, but to be honest, I'd be quite happy if I can get around 50 quid. I'm always quite happy on the under 1.5 goals if I can get that sort of money. It's just the 0-0 at the moment is just not matching it. What I'm after here is I'm trying to get this just to so we can get just using 20. If we can lay across 20, we'll guarantee 20 quid on whatever score it is. It's just getting there slowly this time, but we'll see how we go. In theory you should be getting out now, but I'm watching game and quite happy for this to go a bit lower. As you can see, this 0-0 is starting to come down nicely now. We could do both. We could get out of both now and be covered. What I could do is this is going really nice now. In fact, better than what I thought it would. It's just taking a lot longer than normal, so I probably won't do many euros. You're guaranteed 58 if under the 1.5. So we could lay out the 20 quid on there, and obviously we'd only have a £8, £12, whatever, 16. So I'd call it 12. So obviously we're covered if it's under the 1.5. If it was 0-0. What I'm trying to do though is trying to get this to some sort of green position. This is a case of how you want to do it, what you're prepared to risk. Just in case it does finish 0-0, then it'd be nice to get a bit of extra, and it is dropping like mad, and it's still going to come down a lot more. Got about 10 minutes to half time, so it's a personal choice what you do here, but if you can get that into this sort of position, then you're laughing your head off for the rest of the game. And then we can start thinking about laying the 2.5 goals. Well, let me see, 25, 50. We want to be on around 50. If we can get it down to a tenner, which if it goes to half time, we probably can get it to that. Okay, see how we go. Hopefully, I'm afraid there's no goals now because I'm going to let it run a bit. Okay, this should start shooting down a bit more as well, but really 66. If you can take anything like that on this, that's fine. I'm being greedy for some reason. I'm in a greedy mood. The game is, let's say it's crap, but it's not special. Might get out just before half time. I've been caught a few times with last minute goals at first half this last season, so is he going to get a penalty with that? I've got a nice injury coming up, I think, so this should start shooting down. Nice time for that, perfect timing. This should really start shooting down. Injury, and no, referee's not letting anybody out the pitch. It's not very good. Being a French player who would have done it. But nothing's happening at the moment, so very nice. There's about 4 or 5 minutes left of this first half. As you can see, it's just dropping down now. My brain's telling me to take this 75. But my greediness, which is not very good, it's telling me to hang on a bit. But I'm going to take the 75 just in case, and then this now. If I can get a couple more ticks, we're going to get 20 quid out of this, whatever happens, which is good because remember we're going to have lost on the layer we had on the first half goals, 1.5. There we go. So we're going to be 20 quid down from first half, but we're not fussed about that because if we get that one match, which we should have done, no, we're not yet. But if we get that match, then that gives us that back anyway. We've not got matched on there yet, right? And then once I've got matched on there, what we need to do then is to look at the 2.5 goals, which I'll find somewhere, and lay the under 2.5 goals, which should be cheap enough. Let me just find it. Okay, there we go with the 2.5s. We can layer this. I like to get this down to about a tenner, but I don't think I'm going to get that. But I'm going to leave it, let that run, because I'm not that worried about that at the moment. But if we can layer that gives us a bit more cover as well. But I'm going to let this run till half time. Okay, it's half time. As you can see, managed to get matched. So we've got £22 on the 0-0 and 20 quid on any other scores. Very nice indeed. And on the under 1.5 we've got a nice £75 green, so we could actually come out and profit already. Could take the 42 quid. This is a strategy where really you've got to work out which way you want to do it. We've already lost. Come back. We've already lost 20 quid, so you've got to remember in calculations that we've lost that 20 already. That's fair enough. And what I've done now in the 2.5 goals just on half time, I waited till half time and I've laid for 50 the under 2.5 goals, so just in case there's a goal glut, we're still going to come out with some profit. It's a case of play in the second half as you see it, or just let it run. Okay, right. So really, it's a case of now is what options you want to play. You could take some of this out. You could take your 20, so you can guarantee getting your 20 quid back that you lost it first half. And if it still stays under 1.5 goals, you get your 59. Or you could just take the 41 now. It's a bit strange is this because with it being this European Championship, prices are moving strangely. Normally after 10 minutes this will drop pretty quick, and if you can get this to, I don't know, 50 odd, 60, you're probably better just taking that, then hope for some goals at second half and get some out of that. What I'm going to do in the goals market, I am going to Dutch both the 2-0s. I'll just set that up. Okay, so here we are in the correct score market. What I'm going to do is bring the multi-bet tool up. Obviously 2-0 to Romania. It's going to be a crazy price. Yeah, there it goes. Look, 4 quid will do me. Well, it would have done if I'd have put it in right. Get that again. 0-2, 2-0. And you could throw in the one apiece as well, which I do normally. Let's have a look. Probably want more in there then. Let me see what 5 would bring. I'm quite happy actually to just do them two, so I'm just gonna do them two. So it's gonna cost me a £5, so obviously that nicks into my 0-0 money, but we'll worry about that later. So now we've got a bit extra on the 0-2 and the 2-0. The 1-0s, if it goes 1-0, you can scalp away that, knowing you've got the 0-2 and you've got the other 2.5 goals as well backing you up. So I'll play it as I see it, and I'll try and record it as I do it. Okay, right now really it's a case of how you see or how you think this game is going to be played out. As you can see, it's starting to drop. If we can get that to near to 50, we could take a nice £50 profit, so we know we're not going to be losing anything. That's if you if you think there's going to be a couple of goals, because obviously this is going to disappear if there's a couple of goals. The game has opened up. France are giving it a go now. In fact, they nearly scored then. So I can probably see a couple of goals coming now. So what we want to do is get in there somewhere, and it doesn't. What we're hoping for then is we're hoping for a goal, and this will get us into some green, and that's a case of then seeing what we can get out of it. And then in the correct score market, when I can find the damn thing, there we go. Obviously if some of the scores we're going to be on the 0-2 or the 2-0. At the moment it looks more likely France are going to score, and then we can scalp away at the 1-0. In fact, that needs to be ready for 1-0 just in case they do score. Crap. And I bet they've just scored because these are delayed. Yeah, and it's just let me sort this. I'm hoping that's got matched. Yep, very nice. I've just laid it across, just got it at right time. As I say, it's a case of how you see the game. I'll get back when it's settled down. Okay, so the 1.5, we know we've got £50 profit coming from that. We can take the £6, or if you think there's going to be another goal, fine, just leave it. But while you're doing that, knowing the fact that another goal will bring us nearer to that 50, go back to the correct score. As I was saying, it's 1-0. Just let this settle down a bit, and you can bob in and out of here. Remember, we've got some nice green on the 2-0s anyway. Depends what sort of amount you want to use, what you're prepared to risk here. You know, risking a tenner, remember you'd get that covered. All I'm going to do is try and get in this market while it bounces. I'll just show you how I mean. There we go, we caught some of that. Get back in here. Put some more back up here. It's just people changing the positions, trying to get in and out. I'm just trying to take advantage of it a bit. You just got to remember what you've got stuck in there. Obviously it's taking my risk up if it goes to put this up the 2-0 here. I can find it. If it goes to 2-0 it's not too bad. But all I'm doing is just trying to get a bit of a position on it. It's gone against me a bit there, but I could drop it, and then there we go. Just try and get what I call the bounce effect when a goal's scored. I'm not forced to get any more because it looks like it's going to start dropping. I'm not going to get that one. It's still bouncing a bit, but it is a bit unusual in this tournament for some reason. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and catch a tenner there. Should catch that. And I'm willing to let that run if I'm not thinking, no, I'm probably not going to catch it. Let's have a look. Just try and nick one in here. Remember, I'm not risking too much here because we've got that 2.5 on our side as well.
Fancy S.T.U.K to their first ever Romanian title this season just gone, and popeye must have been nearly heard of in the south of the country on the Bulgarian border. There's some speculation that
so where I would like to be. Right, I'm prepared to let. So I'm risking 20 here, but we'd get that back on the 2.5. And remember, we've got the. We've already got the 1.5 on our side, so let me see. We'll try and get about 25 on there. Okay, come back to you. I'll try and it won't go in for some reason. Okay, I managed to get that match. So what I've done is I've stuck another 25 in. Still got 20 risks, remember. It really depends how much you want to risk on this, but as I say, you've got to remember. So say if it went to 2-0, we're still in a green position, as if it went 1 apiece, and that's where when I were Dutching, I went for the. I always give a penalty, I don't believe that. Which proves my point. I should have gone for the one apiece. You know, when I did the Dutch at half time, when it was I went for 2-0, 0-2. And I hovered over the 1 apiece and decided not to do it because I couldn't see Romania scoring, and they go and get a stupid penalty. Never mind, I'll get back. Oh, the beauties of trading. Right, as I said, I should have done the 1 apiece. I didn't, so let me just show you what I meant by being covered. We're going to lose 20 quid if I just leave this alone now. But we're covered there because I can take the 25 there, or hope for another goal and get the 50. What I'll do is, sake of discretion, I'll take the 25, so we've got 50 quid coming, minus the 20, so not as much profit, or I could hang on and wait for another goal. What do you think I should do? I think I'll wait for another goal. Just to find, what I would advise is actually take it, because you've got your £50 profit guaranteed. Because remember, the correct score, you're going to lose 20 unless I start scalping on it. But if I'd have been on that 1 apiece, which I should have done, then we'd have still been sat okay, and we'd have been able to let that run. The reason why the 1 apiece should be done is for that reason, because you've got the 2.5 on your side. You can scalp away at the one apiece, and you would have already been in green, no lose situation. But like an idiot, because my opinion was wrong, which won't be the first time, then it might end up costing me, depending how I play this. See how I go. Okay, it would be risky, but what you could do is actually scalp the 1 apiece as well. It's just pissing me off that I didn't actually get on that when I should have done with the Dutch. Or I could bang £10 in here, which I'm going to do. Hopefully. Just try and get a bit of it down, but I really think I won't do it anymore. It's just putting my risk up a bit more. Just see if I can grab a bit out of this. Not a lot. Just get my loss down a bit, just in case it finishes 1-1. Well, I'm not going to lose. I'm still going to be in greening, but it's just not worth it, to be honest. Stick it in there. Okay, I'm gonna try and scalp a bit more of this. I've got it down to 15, which would make us total loss 35 if you remember. Because we had 20 from the first bit, and then we'd have the £11 if there's not another goal. So it's 45, 46. So remember, we've already got this 50, so we're not going to lose anything. It's just and I could still take the £12 if I wanted. I'm just hoping there's going to be a goal from France. Well, I don't care who scores it, to be honest. It's risky. It just depends whether you want to scalp away again or not, because it will start dropping as we get towards the end of the game. If some idiot decides to ring me. Okay, we're approaching what we are. We're on 84 minutes. What we could do now is we could actually, if you don't want to suffer that loss there, we've got the £50, so you could get out with whatever green you want to get out at, £4, so you've got no more loss to come. We just got the 20 and the 35 and with 50, so we'd have a £15 green. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold in. I don't think anybody's going to score, to be honest, but I'll take a gamble. But what you could do, as I say, is you could green this to whatever, whenever you feel like it, as long as it's before you get into red marks, obviously. So you wouldn't have that £11 loss, so we'd have just had the 20 from the first bit and the £15 from the scores, and then you would have had the £50 from the 1.5 that we managed to get on. But I'm going to let it go as it stands. I'm not going to lose anything, so I'm just taking a bit of a gamble, to be honest, rather than a trade. It could have been so much better, but through my own faults, through not doing there's the 20 from the first half goals, but through not doing the one apiece, basically stuffed up my trade a bit. But that's my fault, because I just couldn't see Romania scoring. Never mind. Happy days! It worked out in my favour for a change. Last minute goal by France, well, 89 minutes. So we get us £50 from there. We've got us £50 from the 1.5. So we've got the £20 from the half-time 1.5 to take away, and £20 from there. So we'll make a nice roughly £60 profit. Very nice indeed. Good start to the championship, even if I had to wait right till the end. Okay, I hope it helps you. It is something I'm working on rather than a specific trade, but it paid out in the end, and I think you can see how many options you can get if you can get past that. Normally 20 minutes, but I don't think these championships are going to be really particularly good for this trade. But hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on the next one.